Daily Horoscope 22 November 2016. Aries. The sun's return to an adventurous part of your chart today might be the first chance this year to throw the solar spotlight onto all things adventurous, but this will simply reveal a powerful sense of wanderlust, curiosity and adventure already in play. Just as you're waking up to the fact that life can't be all work and no play, a sense of adventure is perfect for putting things in perspective. This comes just as you move into what are likely to be an important few days for job and career matters. Taurus. A remarkable journey that began with Mars' return to your relationship sector in the early days of the year finally comes to an end with the sun's departure today. While this takes the spotlight off your relationships, you've learned more than enough over the course of the year to know what you want and to keep things on track. In the meantime, the solar spotlight not only shifts onto your financial situation and money matters, but reveals how well positioned you are. Gemini. There is little chance that work matters will go off the boil because of the sun's departure from your work sector today, and in fact your biggest challenge over the coming weeks and months will be stopping a professional surge taking over. It is now, as you have a chance to step back, that you're able to appreciate how far you've come and where to from here. This makes this an ideal time to look at work-life balance issues, taking the time to take care of any housekeeping. Cancer. The timing of the sun's return to your work sector today couldn't be better, turning the solar spotlight onto your work situation, matters and options just as a powerful new sense of resolve is coming together. If you've found it hard to stay focused over recent weeks, that has all changed, with a new sense of determination taking hold to make the final weeks of this professional count. This marks the start of what could be a defining few days across the work and career fronts. Leo. Things start to get a little complicated from today, with 3 separate planetary alignments forming in 3 different areas of your chart. Yet the fact that this is strung out between work, playful and adventurous matters reveals how balanced this actually is, once you commit to a balance between work and play. As things come together on the work front, the moon's position in your income sector is sharpening your nose for money at the perfect time, while you're being guarded against life becoming all work and no play. Virgo. While it could be seen as a case of bad timing, that just 2 days after a relationship turnaround the moon is putting pressure on your relationships, and that the communication gods should choose this moment to pull back, all is not what it seems. For the last 5 months all your relationship focus has been on the past, and while the tide has turned, the suction from the past can be strong, with a bit of personal and/or relationship tension enough to break its hold. As for the communication gods, they are simply removing the trainer wheels. Libra. There are a number of wake-up calls starting to develop, especially on the work and relationship fronts, but in both cases it is all about balance. Just as things are starting to take off on the work front, albeit slowly at first, pressure from the moon is both a reminder to take it slowly and a chance to get anything stalled moving. At the same time, balancing your personal and relationship needs is becoming both harder and more important, which is why support from the communication gods is such a blessing. Scorpio. The timing of the sun's return to your income sector today couldn't be better, shining the solar spotlight on your income situation and matters just as a smart head for money is developing a strong and confident sense of resolve. Even without the sun, you are moving into some majorly significant days across the income and work fronts, but with the sun this will ensure you're doing so with the lights on. In the meantime, as your birthday month wraps up, turn your intentions and promises for the solar year ahead into resolutions. Sagittarius. If you notice a slight rattle and hear a loud bang and you're not sure what it is likely to be the closing of all the doors to the past. While the sun's return to Sagittarius today brings one solar year to an end and starts another, usually the doors to the past are closed but are left unlocked, usually having at least one planet staying on to help put closure to the past. That's not the case this year, and instead you move into your birthday month and new solar year to find the future waiting and raring to go. Capricorn. There is a sense of finality about the sun's departure from your sector of friendship, teamwork and networking today, for apart from the moon's monthly visits, this sends all cosmic focus for the year. This comes just as the month-long wind down of your old solar year begins, and because of that the contrast is likely to be extreme. All of a sudden the need for time out for navel-gazing and time to hear yourself think takes the wind out of your social sails. Aquarius. While there is little chance of losing your professional momentum, especially as you've gained enough over the course of the year to keep things going for months if not years, today is the point where the professional gods bow out. Apart from the moon's monthly visits to your two professional houses, the sun's departure from your career sector today sees the last remaining professional god leave the field. This is a chance to pull back and let things play out. Pisces. 12 times each year the sun will shift from one sign to the next, and in the process the solar spotlight and focus shifts, but in most cases there is a blurring of the lines, with the area it moves to already active and the area it moves through remaining active. That's not the case today, with the sun's departure from an adventurous part of your chart bringing an abrupt end to adventurous times, while his return to your career sector brings you to the business end of this professional year.